What up? Welcome to the third video by Movie Master Micah. Today, we are going to be talking about the movie I watched yesterday, Memento. Now, this movie is fire, right? One of my favorite movies ever, to be honest. Probably, it's a top 10 movie of all time. The director is Christopher Nolan, who is the same man who made The Dark Knight and Inception. So this movie is about a man whose he has short-term memory loss, so he can only remember in short periods. And the way the director makes us feel like him is the whole movie is non-linear, so the movie goes backwards in time, which makes it really interesting how it works essentially, because it's small clips of so it's imagine the beginning is actually the end. It's later in time, and then the end of the movie is beginning in time. Everything about this movie is great. The acting is great. The shots, cinematography is great. Not much, score, really. There's not much music. So there's not much to base that off of. But, the plot's really interesting. The whole plot is someone killed and raped his wife, and he wants to kill this man who killed and raped his wife, obviously. And the way he remembers everything is by taking pictures of things, writing them down on the pictures, or by just giving himself tattoos and drawing stuff on him so that he can find out more. Right? And it's very interesting. Him trying to find the man John G. is what we know about him. And we just start to find out more and more as it goes backwards, which is very interesting how he did it. And in between every clip, it shows a black and white shot, and he's on the phone talking to a man about a different person he knew back before he got hurt. Because he got hurt when his wife got murdered and raped. We find that out later. The people who were there hit him in the back of the head, and he got major brain damage, messing up his memory. But he remembers everything from before. So, a man named Sammy Jenkins, he knew before his job, had the same disease, or same condition, I guess you could say, where he forget things. And he tried to, fix his life. He tried, the main character, Lenny, tried to fix Sammy Jenkins' life, or at least tried to help him remember things by instinct, essentially. And it never worked, right? It never worked, right? His memory was entirely screwed, and it wasn't good. And the way it does it, it's black and white, and it's just the way he tells the story, everything is great, obviously, right? This is a top 10 movie, so it has to be great. And so, yeah, we find out, spoiler alert, by the way, because I'm about to spoil essentially the whole movie, if you hear this, the twist. He is Sammy Jenkins. Everything he says about Sammy Jenkins is him. We find out that his wife survived and that he actually killed his wife because the wife wanted to see if her husband was faking it or if she could stop him. So every 15 minutes, she had diabetes, so every 15 minutes she would ask for him to give him her insulin shot. And she did that 4 times because she thought if he actually can't remember anything and if he can't do anything, I'll die. And she was okay with dying because she did things like starve him and hide his food to see if he could remember where it was, or make him park to see if he would remember. And because of that, she felt guilty. So she thought either I can make him remember or I can die, which she essentially believed she deserved because she thought she was guilty for what she did. But we find out that was all Leonard. all of that was Leonard, and he thought it was a different person he made up. But no, he made it up in his mind that this is a different person, and it's mind blowing. And then we find out late, like after that, that's already big. We find out that he already killed John G, but way before, and that essentially there's hundreds of John G's he's been looking for, and that he's probably killed realistically, and essentially he like made this puzzle for him that he can never solve, right? So he can always live. Because he believes that's his only purpose to live. His only purpose to live is to find this man who killed his wife, even though he killed her years ago. And even we see the man who tells him this, he takes a picture of him. And so he can believe that this wasn't true, he says, don't believe his lies. So that he can keep in mind and basically make the puzzle even harder for him to solve. So, yeah, the ending has to be the best part because it's just masterful, the twist. It changes the whole movie, basically. Didn't see it coming. It was amazing. Everything about it is great. Right? But that's basically it, I'd say. Not much else to say. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. See ya.